What's going on, everybody? We got the fleeting magic of droplet eras. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I have no idea what a droplet era is. What even is that? Is that like a new term I don't know about? And this video is by Brian Libuki. It was on my recommended, so I was like, hey, might as well react to it, right? Like, I saw the title and I was like, sounds interesting. Selena and Katy Perry's best eras. I wonder, what is that even? What is a droplet era? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. It's like an educational video for us, you know. We got a quiz on Friday about this, so take out your notepads and start writing down notes, okay? Make sure you understand the material that's gonna be said in this video. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, we got meal of the day, microwaved pizza rolls, baby. Tell me in the comments if you like pizza rolls. All right, I'm just stalling.
When we think of eras of a music artist's career, we think of albums, tours, aesthetics, all aligned in one neat box. For example, Taylor Swift's Reputation era includes the full 15-track album, 4 official music videos.
Good, great, mid, good, bad, and then the rest of these I didn't listen to.
And a stadium tour. All of
Also, wait, what was the best video? Okay, like in terms of like looks, yeah. I actually kind of like the Endgame video, but I'm kind of biased because I think Endgame is the best song on that album, which is a horrible take, by the way. I get it, but I think I like that. It's either between Endgame and Ready for It. I think though I like the videos for those songs. Delicate, like, it's just corny. I'm not gonna lie, that video is low key corny. Like I'm sorry, I've seen too many people on Twitter. I've seen the fucking Twitter video of Delicate with like no music and it's just her like dancing around and shit. It's just corny as hell. I'm sorry, I can't. Song is good though. But yeah, Endgame just clears all these videos and all these songs, probably. I don't know, I haven't listened to the whole album.
which have a similar aesthetic that contribute to one larger narrative. But an era can exist outside the context of an album, a tour, or a cohesive aesthetic. My favorite example of this is droplet eras, which is what we're here to talk about today. Lock in. I'm not exactly sure who coined the term,
no
but
pads out.
TikTok creator Danica Bryant defined a droplet era as a period of time where an artist is releasing singles, but they're not attached to any larger project like an upcoming album. Selena Gomez was one of the first artists to make droplets an era, intentionally or not. It started with Kygo, a Norwegian DJ, in 2017.
Oh, okay. I know this song.
The song was called It Ain't Me, and it peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US. And the song went triple platinum in the US. This droplet era continued a few months later in spring of 2017 with her song Bad Liar, a fun song written by Selena, Julia Michaels,
I heard
and
this song
Justin
like one
Tranter,
time.
the co-writers of some of the biggest
so
songs
bad.
on her 2015 album Revival. This song was everywhere.
Oh yeah, this song.
It was a big
Okay, I remember
departure
hearing
for
that on the
Selena
radio.
sonically,
I
which made it
didn't
interesting.
recognize the
Pushed the
video.
audience outside of their comfort zone a little bit. The bass line that holds down the song is a sample from the Talking Heads song Psycho Killer. Some campy lyrics bring us into the world of the song that's just dumb fun. And you can tell this is just people in a studio making music that makes them smile. It was incredibly refreshing and incredibly successful. It peaked at number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. Billboard also ranked it the best song of 2017, which I frankly find a little surprising because that was the year we got this masterpiece. And in 2019, Rolling Stone ranked Bad Liar as the 39th best song to come out in the decade of the 2010s.
Wait, okay. What? Alright, maybe I haven't heard this song in a while. There's no way. Nah, there's no way. What why this song? Okay, wait. Did Lose You to Love Me come out in 2019 or 2020? Because if it did, then that's the song that I would put in the decade list. But like this song? Bro, what? I think even the other song, can't keep my hands to myself. Like that song is probably better. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just need to re-listen to this song. Maybe I'm just an underrated masterpiece. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just not realizing.
This song performed in a way that would set up a future album.
Really, best song of 2017.
Instead, we got Fetish
What?
a few months later. This was one of the earliest times I experienced stan outrage on the internet because Selena's fans accused Twitter of suppressing the song because the word fetish was a blocked word from their trending page. I can't make this up. The song performed similarly to Bad Liar, peaking at number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it didn't have the same lasting praise. However, this song is so good.
I don't think I remember this song.
Fans still hold this song in high regard to this day.
You got a fetish for my love.
Then we got
I remember
Wolves, a collaboration.
Oh,
between
yep.
Selena
Go to
and
song. Go to
DJ
song.
Marshmello,
Even Wolves
which still
is
plays in
better
every Walmart about
than
twice a
whatever. Okay, like I said, maybe I need to listen to it again. I don't know.
This one is a banger. It's probably one of the most well-known songs from this Droplet era, even though it only peaked at number 60 on the Billboard Hot 100. I feel like everyone I know knows this song.
I thought that song did
so
way
that
better
number
than it did.
seems low to me. By this point, Selena was no stranger to collaborating with DJs. I like it when she returns to dance pop. I love any callback to Stars Dance. The Droplet era continued with a few more successful tracks. Back to You for 13 Reasons Why Season 2, where she was an executive producer.
I remember that song.
Taki, which was her first dip into singing in Spanish. And I Can't Get Enough, with her now boo, Benny Blanco. I did not know that they had worked together previously. I love that. This Droplet
I mean,
era
Benny has worked with
let
everybody,
Selena
let's be
get
honest.
experimental with her music. She was able to try on many different sounds before jumping into an album again. This allowed Rare to be a cohesive, well thought out body of work. Her Droplet era was an undeniable success and the blueprint going forward. 4 years after Rare, she's kind of unintentionally in a new Droplet era now. Selena announced
actually.
Single Soon.
She had that. Okay, she had she had Calm Down, and then she also had. What was that one song that was kind of mid, and it was like about kissing or whatever? Like the video people were kissing. I totally forgot about that song.
August of 2023 by saying, y'all have been asking for
Oh,
new
and
music
Single
for a while.
Soon,
Since
not
I'm not
mid-song.
quite done with SG3, I don't like the Stars Dance erasure. Okay. I wanted to put out a fun song I wrote a while back that's perfect for the end of summer. Whether Single Soon was going to be on the new album or not, she made it very clear that this was not the lead single. I believe she was initially intending to make February 2024's Love On the lead single for the
Oh,
new
yeah,
album.
this one.
but
This is
his
the one I was talking about.
underperformance led her and her label to hold off. That's just a theory.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a theory. And she's
I mean, it
remained
makes sense
quiet on the
that they
music
were not.
front since then. In her October 2024 cover
Isn't it
story
crazy
with
how
Vanity
"Lose You to
Fair-
Love Me" like went number one? Why did that song go number one? Is it because like the drama like with the song, or was it just at a time where number ones were like really like low points? I don't know.
Selena referred to music as a hobby that went out of
Because I feel like
control,
that's one
which,
of
while
that's
slightly hurtful
very
as a fan,
forgotten
supports
number
the idea
one.
that music was always just supposed to be fun for her. She never wanted to take it too seriously, which is likely why we didn't get an album between 2016 and 2019. It was a hobby, a time for experimenting and trying new things, having fun with different producers, writers, and collaborators. And I love that for her. But if she is indeed struggling to launch a new era, I need you guys to get it together, because Love On was magical. Why are
Was
we
it?
conversing over this steak tartare? But let's talk about another artist who is struggling to launch a new era, Katy Perry. All I want to say about 143 is that even though I don't think the songs are completely terrible, I'm not going to continue to stream them or give them their flowers because of Dr. Luke's
Luke,
involvement.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, most of the stuff I've heard from that album is pretty.
we'll touch more on that later.
Yeah,
Katy's
pretty,
Droplet era started a few years after Witness failed to connect with general audiences. Katy Perry, the pop star who could do no wrong, did wrong. I could make a whole nother video on how I think Witness aged surprisingly well, and I probably will. But mostly no one felt that Witness was worth their time. However, to the general public, it seemed that the album was secondary to the era and the theming of the album. Purposeful pop. Eye-opening pop. These generous taglines made the album kind of a joke among internet users, and the visuals for the album certainly didn't help. After Witness's run,
Ooh.
Katy took a break from music and became a judge on ABC's revival of American Idol.
That's
Wig,
how you
okay.
know.
Wig, did you just say
That's
wig?
how you
Yes.
know it's over.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
What is wig? What is wig?
No, it's not your language. It's just for us. Wig.
She's always taken sizable breaks between albums, but this one felt different. Mostly because the lifespan of Witness as an era was so short. She didn't make a comeback until Never Really Over in 2019. Her second collaboration.
It's one of the best Katy Perry songs. I'm not even kidding, by the way.
I remember this song receiving pretty universal praise.
Really
it peaked
good.
at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song has an incredible
If
beat,
it's never
gorgeous
really
chords,
over just
and
because it's
still
over doesn't-
funky lyrics.
Hey, if
Katy has
143
always walked the line
was never
between
really
music
over
and
like
cringe.
15
Some of
times, all the
these
songs were
lyrics
never really
seem
over,
a
then
little
it
bit more
would probably be a
camp
better
than
album.
cringe. So I think this was a really good example of what
No,
people
it would
wanted
be a
from
better
modern-day
album.
Katy Perry song. It still had a lot of emotion, which is what a lot of modern pop artists were doing and are doing, but still managed to keep that fun hook with
Maybe she just needs to
soaring
work with
melodies
Zed
and
again.
Incredible vocals.
Bro. Oh, I mean, she did though. Like three. I remember that song 365 that she did. That song kind of flopped. Maybe like that's what she was. Maybe that's what she was trying to do. Like maybe like do more stuff with Zed, but then 365 kind of flopped. But as long as it's anyone else than Dr. Luke, bro, I feel like you're fine, man. Like I know a lot of people say like, oh, like her working with Dr. Luke really like made the album fail, which I mean to a certain extent, yeah, but I feel like a lot of the general public doesn't really like, it's not really deep in like that, like how Twitter is. But what I think really made it flop was what I really think made the music flop was the quality of the music. Like let's be all honest here, bro. Woman's World was fucking shit. Nobody wanted to listen to that. The video was mid. It was terrible. And then she had another song, Lifetimes. I mean, that one was just okay, and it was fine. And the video wasn't. I don't remember the video being too crazy. I saw like some snippets of it, but I don't know. I didn't watch the entire video. And then she also had that song with Doechii with the sample that she performed, and I forgot that song existed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just not thinking of it again. Like, and then it had like that stupid sample that nobody liked. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, bro, I think what really held back Katy Perry was definitely Dr. Luke, but also I feel like mostly just like the shit music. Like, let's be honest, Woman's World was a terrible lead single. It was terrible, horrible. But even if Lifetimes was the lead single, like that song, it feels like it would be weak. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she could have done. I'm not going to lie. Maybe not work with fucking Dr. Luke. I don't know. That probably would be a smart decision.
She followed that up with Small Talk, the first of 2 songs produced by Charlie Puth in this Droplets era. I personally love this song. I think sonically it's truly beautiful. It builds
I don't
from
remember this
sporadic
song. Well, I don't know. Maybe I
synth
do.
to a soaring final chorus. I love this one. It really showcases
remember
why
that
I
song.
liked Charlie Puth during the Voice Notes era. The production is just top tier. Oh, I am the
Charlie
proud
Puth is so
owner of the
overrated.
Record Store Day pressing of this song from 2019. Obsessed. Unfortunately,
Bro, I need to start a
not
John
everyone
Mayer
agreed
vinyl
that
collection.
This song was a banger. Many
I'm just too
criticized
poor, bro.
the bridge for just being Katy Perry.
Too
saying
poor,
blah,
man.
blah,
I'm so
blah.
broke.
No, I'm
Guys,
not
please
joking.
make me famous.
I still love this song, but I will not defend it to the death. Katy's next droplet was a song called Harley's in Hawaii. This was Katy's other endeavor with Charlie Puth producing, and I fear that once again, they ate this up.
Riding Harleys in Hawaii.
Every time someone mentions this
Doesn't sound
Jula,
bad.
I still sing, take me to the Jula, Jula, Jula. It's just pure pop fun.
Did that
What's
even
that
chart?
fucking Chappell Roan quote about you guys don't want to have fun?
It's so weird that VIP thinks they're so way too cool to do this.
5, 6, 7, 8.
This song had a bit of a resurgence a few years ago on TikTok because of this.
Bro, y'all really fucked up Chappell Roan. Like, that's so
Because if there's
sad.
one thing we're not going to do on TikTok, it's listen to a song at normal speed. And Katy's 2019 Droplet era concluded with Never Worn White, a song about her fears in remarrying after her first marriage
Was she pregnant?
went south so publicly.
Or was that a
This
different song?
While sweet, is nothing to write home about.
Where was the song where
News
she was
from
like
the song
pregnant?
Came from the music video where she announced
Oh,
her
yeah.
pregnancy for
Okay,
the
this
first
is the
time.
one.
I remember watching this before work one day, and it was all I talked about the whole day. I was serious.
I'm not gonna lie.
Katie's Droplet
2020,
era
I
a
was.
lot less experimental
I did
than
not care.
Selena's.
I'm not gonna lie. I
She's
was
stuck
playing
to making
Minecraft
pop
all the
music
time.
that sounds like it belongs in Katy Perry's discography. So much so that 2 of those 4 singles we just talked about actually made their way over to her 5th studio album, Smile. Katie's Droplet era was less about trying
Really,
new things.
I feel like
and
that really happens when like albums need like kind of like bigger songs. Like I feel like a lot of artists do like they kind of have like a droplet era kind of thing, and then like when they feel like the album isn't gonna, like they have their lead single, it doesn't do that well, when they feel like the album isn't gonna do as good, they'll probably take songs from the like their Droplet era and put it on the new album to kind of bloat the album up to make it bigger as it is. I feel like a lot of artists do that nowadays.
Back after Witness, she took the time to recover and heal.
And
after Witness.
some people just have Droplet eras, and then they put all of the songs from the Droplet era into the new album, and then like half of the album is from the Droplet era, and people have already heard the song, so it's not much new content.
Failed to connect with general audiences. She worked on music that felt true to her and hoped to find her way back to being a major pop star while also adapting the sounds and lyrical themes of the modern pop landscape.
Well, that never happened.
After her Droplet era, she went and she made Smile, which is an objectively safe album, which I feel aged
I didn't listen to
like
it.
most safe music does. I've actually come to really like and appreciate Witness over the years, so Smile feels strangely boring in comparison. Actually, I feel similar.
Hey, Change of the Rhythm is still about.
Album
I don't care.
143. It feels like she's working backwards a little bit by taking a lot of inspiration from the early 2010s, Katy's heyday. The songs are generally really safe. The new single is the closest we get to something being a bit more unique and undeniably modern, but it's still produced by Dr. Luke, so you won't catch it in my earbuds. She's not working on challenging her audience anymore, which isn't a problem per se. But after Katy
To be fair,
Perry
like
shook
it's not
up the
going in
pop
my earbuds
landscape
because
all
it
those
sounds like
years
shit.
ago, it feels like a really big
I'm just
step
saying.
backwards for her. And I feel that might be part of the problem. People want 2 different things from
It was
Katy.
never gonna
They
be in
want
my
that
earbuds anyway.
nostalgic pop goddess, but then they complain about her moving backwards, while others want to be challenged and exposed to what Katy is feeling emotionally. But general audiences don't really listen to Katy's more honest work. She's in a tough
Yeah,
spot.
because they don't
I
care about her
envy
personally.
Honestly, I think Katy Perry would actually really benefit from a new Droplet era. You know, work with new people, create some songs that push the listener outside.
I don't know.
of their
Maybe
comfort
we shouldn't work with
without
rapists.
worrying
I don't know.
about
I'm just saying. I'm just
themselves
outputting
for
my
upcoming
opinion.
album.
It's just
Make
my
pop
personal
perfection
opinion.
that isn't derivative
Secondary
of
source.
her
I'm just
early
saying,
work.
man.
Like I've been saying, Droplet eras are a wonderful time for experimentation. Find out what works and what doesn't by trying new things. If Woman's World wasn't tied to an album that was already selling pre-orders, she probably could have just made it a one-off. She could have realized that people didn't.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Because then what would be the lead single? Like the Lifetime song? No, that song is boring. The one with Doechii? I feel like that might even go worse than Woman's World. And that's kind of saying a lot. No, I think it would do almost as bad as Woman's World just because of that sample. Like I've heard the people who talk about that song, they fucking hate the sample. The sample is terrible. And also because I'm pretty sure she worked with Dr. Luke on that song. Did she work with Dr. Luke on all of the songs, like the entire album, or was it just like Woman's World and a couple other songs? I don't know. I'm not.
Not like that she was working with Dr. Luke again. She could have scrapped all of their remaining collaborations and pivoted. Unfortunately, it didn't play out like that. He's got his grimy hands all over this record, which will likely cripple album sales. If Woman's World was the start of a new Droplet era, she could have just apologized and moved on. But this drama is basically making this album DOA. And there is a flip side to this coin. Artists can't permanently live in a Droplet era.
True.
Well, I guess Haley Steinfeld can. But if every song
Who?
amounts to nothing, people will stop listening. Albums are essential to the maintained success of a music artist. But I think a brief Droplet era every now and again could really benefit an artist's creativity by stepping
Yeah.
outside of their comfort zone without torpedoing an entire album cycle. I just slowly kept moving further away from the camera. And here we are. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment
Why
down below if you
wasn't
also love
Olivia
Droplet eras.
Holt a
And I'm gonna
main
go listen to Small Talk.
top girl? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know. Alright, good video. Guys, go subscribe to Brian. I forgot the last name. It was too complicated. They only have 100 subscribers. Guys, go get them to 1 million subscribers. I know we can do it. All of my fans gather up. We get them to 1 million subscribers. Pretty easy. Will happen in a couple of days. But, yeah. That was a good video. I can't even lie. I learned something. The Droplet era. Okay. Hey, it kind of reminds me of I know you guys don't like when I talk about John Mayer, but I'm gonna talk about John Mayer. I don't care. John Mayer, he had his Droplet era like 2018 through 2020. He was dropping New Light, Carry Me Away, like those songs, kind of Last Train Home, even though that was lead single, kind of. I don't know. I guess I just feel like too, like all those songs, those were a part of that Droplet era that he had put on Sob Rock, the album. Like I said before, just saying, I've seen it with John Mayer. Even I can criticize John Mayer putting out like a few songs over a long period of time, and then putting it on the new album, like and it sometimes doesn't even fit the new album. It sucks, man. Kind of shows an artist's laziness a little bit. Even John Mayer has said that like he regrets putting like those songs on like the album and having those really old songs on the album, which I actually think is very mature of him, because like some artists can't admit like, oh yeah, I only put these songs on the album because like it wasn't gonna so like crazy, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to me and like the video.